At the center of this tragic story were two lives that became dangerously intertwined. Evelyn Gosling was a 34-year-old English professor at Briarcliff Community College. She was admired for her intelligence, eloquence, and captivating lectures. Zane Holloway was a struggling freshman with dreams of becoming a writer. He was drawn to Evelyn's brilliance like a moth to a flame. What began as mentorship slowly twisted into manipulation, obsession, and ultimately murder. As investigators unraveled their relationship, they uncovered a disturbing tale of exploitation, power imbalance, and deadly desperation. Evelyn Gosling's journey to Briarcliff was marked by achievement and turmoil. Born to wealthy parents in Boston, she showed exceptional intelligence from a young age. Material comfort surrounded her, but emotional warmth was absent. Books became her refuge. She skipped grades, entered Harvard early, and later earned a PhD from Yale, where she discovered her gift for literature and performance. Her academic future seemed destined for greatness, until a scandal involving an inappropriate relationship with her married advisor ended her Ivy League prospects. Whispers followed her. Opportunities vanished. Seeking escape, Evelyn accepted a position at the small-town college in Briarcliff. There, she reinvented herself. Her lectures drew packed classrooms. Colleagues praised her innovation. Students admired her deeply. But beneath the polished exterior was a woman haunted by rejection and driven by an intense need for validation. Evelyn thrived on admiration, especially from students who depended on her guidance. A later psychological evaluation would describe narcissistic traits and a deep fear of abandonment. It was this fragile foundation that set the stage for her encounter with Zane Holloway. Zane's path to Briarcliff was very different. He grew up in a working-class family, the youngest of 4 children. While his siblings excelled in practical pursuits, Zane found comfort in writing. Stories filled his notebooks. Books became his escape. Though talented in English and history, he struggled academically overall. College rejections crushed his confidence. Briarcliff felt like a second chance. Beneath his creativity, however, Zane carried deep self-doubt and a hunger for approval. That vulnerability made him easy to influence. On the first day of advanced composition, everything changed. Evelyn commanded the room. Zane listened, captivated. When he spoke about his admiration for James Baldwin, Evelyn noticed him. After class, she encouraged him to submit his work to the college literary magazine. The attention meant everything to him. Office visits followed. Praise mixed carefully with critique. Boundaries blurred. Evelyn shared personal stories, creating a false sense of intimacy. Zane grew dependent on her approval. As the semester progressed, Evelyn's influence deepened. She invited Zane to private events, introduced him as a protege, and positioned herself as essential to his success. Zane's world narrowed. Friends faded away. His writing began to mirror Evelyn's voice. During winter break, their relationship crossed a line. Meetings moved off campus. Secrecy became routine. Evelyn framed every step as guidance, inspiration, and destiny. Zane felt conflicted, trapped between ambition and guilt. When scrutiny from the administration increased, the pressure became unbearable. Zane finally confronted Evelyn. He told her he wanted out. Her response was cold. She reminded him that his success depended on her. She warned him of consequences if he spoke out, but something had shifted. Zane chose to leave. In the days that followed, he confided in his roommate and prepared to report everything to the dean. Evelyn, sensing exposure, unraveled. Fear turned into desperation. On a quiet night near Lake Briarcliff, their paths crossed one final time. Zane never returned. Days later, his body was discovered in the lake, and the case became a homicide investigation. Detective Samantha Reeves took over. Evidence mounted quickly. Security footage placed Evelyn near the lake. Forensic findings tied her to the scene. Emails, journals, and witness statements revealed the full extent of manipulation. Evelyn Gosling was arrested and charged with first-degree murder. At trial, the evidence was overwhelming. The jury returned a guilty verdict. Evelyn was sentenced to life in prison without parole. In the aftermath, Briarcliff Community College implemented strict safeguards to prevent abuse of power, but the damage was permanent. Lake Briarcliff, once peaceful, became a symbol of betrayal, control, and the devastating cost of unchecked authority. If this story left you unsettled, subscribe and turn on notifications. Our next case explores another descent into obsession, deception, and a crime that shocked everyone who thought they knew the truth.